Could BRICS become more powerful than the G7? The world is accustomed to the G7 leading the global economy. This group of 7 powerful nations has dominated for decades. However, a new bloc of nations is emerging: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, collectively known as BRICS. These nations are experiencing rapid economic growth and asserting their influence on the world stage. The rise of BRICS represents a potential power shift in the global order. As these countries grow stronger economically, they seek greater political clout. This ambition is evident in their push for reforms in international institutions like the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. The BRICS nations are also forging stronger ties amongst themselves. This cooperation extends across various sectors, including trade, technology, and even defense. Their growing influence has the potential to reshape global power dynamics as we know them. Each BRICS nation brings unique strengths to the table. Brazil, with its vast natural resources, is an agricultural powerhouse. Russia, rich in oil and natural gas, wields significant energy influence. India, a rising technological hub, boasts a young and vibrant workforce. China, the world's second-largest economy, is a manufacturing giant. South Africa, endowed with mineral wealth, plays a crucial role in regional stability and development. Together, the BRICS nations represent a formidable force in the global economy. Their combined population accounts for a significant portion of the world's consumers. Their economies are growing at a faster rate than those of many developed nations. This growth has translated into increased global influence. The BRICS are no longer content with being passive players in the global system. They are actively shaping it to reflect their interests and priorities. The BRICS nations are challenging the existing global order in several ways. They are demanding a greater voice in international institutions. They are also creating alternative systems such as the New Development Bank to rival Western-dominated institutions. This challenge is not just about economics, it's also about ideology. The BRICS nations represent a diverse range of political systems. However, they are united in their belief that the current global order is unfair and needs to be reformed. They argue that developing countries should have a greater say in global decision-making. Their growing influence is forcing the West to pay attention. The G7 can no longer afford to ignore the demands of the BRICS nations. The rise of BRICS has significant implications for the future of global power. It could lead to a more multipolar world. In this new world, power would be more evenly distributed among different nations and blocs. This shift could have both positive and negative consequences. On the one hand, it could lead to greater cooperation and stability. With more stakeholders at the table, there might be less room for unilateral action, and more incentive for dialogue. On the other hand, it could also lead to increased competition and tension. As the BRICS nations assert their influence, they might clash with the established powers. The world is entering a period of great uncertainty. The outcome of this power struggle between the BRICS and the G7 will shape the 21st century and beyond.